everybody, Paul Tech here, and welcome back to another video. Now in today's video I want to share with you TCL's latest smartphone to hit the market. That is the TCL 20 Pro 5G. Now before I go any further, I want to send a big shout out, a big thank you to TCL, because they did send this device out to me for review so I can provide an unboxing video and share my experience with all of you. So thank you very much TCL for sending the device over. So with this device right here, it's currently being sold on Amazon for $499. There's also a promotion going on right now. If you pick this device up and you include the promotional code, which will be in the description below of this video, you can pick up TCL's MOVEAUDIO S150 earbuds for free, and that is a $99 value. Those earbuds retail for $99, but you can get them for free right now if you decide to pick up the TCL 20 Pro 5G. So it's only for a limited time, so just kind of keep that in mind. Again, that'll be in the description below of this video. But let's go ahead and unbox the 20 Pro 5G here, and we'll go ahead and take a look at all the contents that are included. As you can see, this is packaged extremely nice. I was a huge fan of the TCL 10 Pro that came out last year. I still own that device. I use it every day. So I'm very excited to get the 20 Pro 5G and use it as my daily driver. Let's see what else we got here. So we got this booklet included in the box, and opening it up, as you can see, you are going to get a clear protective case with the purchase. So you're going to get that protection right out of the box. As you can see, you got your SIM card tool there for getting access to your tray for your SIM card. As you can see, you got your quick start guide there, safety and warranty information. But again, very cool of TCL to include a clear protective case. And also included is your TCL branded wall brick. Now the 20 Pro 5G is capable of 18-watt quick charge, which is good to see there. And then moving on, you also get your Type-C data cable included for your data sync and transfer and charging. So that's pretty much what we got in the box. To the 20 Pro 5G now, we got this protective film that I'll go ahead and remove, or just slide the device out of the protective film. But there we go. That's the first look at the 20 Pro 5G. Very excited to have this into the building. Let me go ahead and give you a full tour around this device. On the right hand side, you'll see you got your antenna lines to the top and bottom, volume rockers, and then beneath the volume rocker is your power button, and it has this red accent color to it, which I really like. And moving to the bottom there, as you can see, again, antenna lines, your down-firing speaker, microphone, Type-C charging port, and the tray there, which houses your SIM card and micro SD card. On the side, you got 3 antenna lines right there, as well as your smart key button, which can be set to launch specific apps and functions. And then up on top, you got a 3.5mm headphone jack, the infrared blaster, as well as the noise cancellation mic. And I'm so glad TCL are still sticking with the IR blaster. I love that feature. Look at the back of the 20 Pro 5G. You got 4 cameras in total, and I absolutely love this camera setup. I like how it's nice and flush to the back. You got your dual LED flash, and what you're getting here is an improved imaging performance using the Sony IMX582 sensor. So the main camera is a 48 megapixel, and then you got a secondary 16 megapixel wide angle camera, 5 megapixel macro camera, and a 2 megapixel depth sensing camera. TCL branding to the bottom there. I love this design, the build quality here. You got the frosted back, which pretty much takes up the whole portion of the back, and then you get this strip of glass. I mean, it's all glass, but you got these 2 different type of materials here with the glossy and the frosted back, curved back. This looks really nice, very, very beautiful. This color is called marine blue, and I think this is the color to get in my opinion. I really like it. As you can see, you're gonna get the nice flush camera sensors to the back right there. Just looks really good in my opinion. And I got to applaud TCL for taking this route, because a lot of manufacturers right now are just going with this trend, like you see on OnePlus, Samsung devices, and even a lot of affordable devices. They're just kind of having this same camera setup to the back upper corner, and I like how TCL went with a different route, and they are definitely going to stand out from the crowd with their design language here. Now moving on, I went ahead and set this device up and used it for a little while now. I love the fact that you get an always on display with the 20 Pro 5G, and this is a really nice always on display. There's actually different images you can choose to have for your always on display. You see the date, the time, notifications right there. So I love the fact you got an always on display. Moving on, you're also going to get an in-display fingerprint sensor. And I've been using the fingerprint sensor, and I believe, in my opinion, it works good. I haven't had any false reads. I've registered both thumbs, and I'm able to unlock the 20 Pro 5G each and every time. You also got facial recognition on board, which works extremely well in my testing. And let's go ahead and talk about this display now. So you're getting a large 6.67 inch AMOLED display. So this is going to be full HD plus resolution, 2400 by 1080. You get a 20 by 9 aspect ratio. You're going to get those curved edges to the side, which I'm a huge fan of. I love curved edge displays. They don't bother me whatsoever. This is also HDR10 capable. It's going to get pretty bright with 700 nits of brightness. It's powered by Next Vision. And if you are the type of person that is concerned about the edges of the display and false reads, TCL definitely has you covered there, because once you go underneath settings, there's going to be 3 different options to prevent accidental touches going along the edges, as you can see there. So you should be pretty good in that department. And again, it's a beautiful looking display. Now let's go ahead and talk about the speaker. So you get a single down firing speaker, but unfortunately there's no stereo speakers. There's no dual firing speakers, which I would have loved to see on this device or to hear on this device, but you're only going to get a single down firing speaker, but it is pretty loud and it's a good speaker, but I wish it had dual firing speakers. So this device here is rocking the Qualcomm Snapdragon 750G. You also got 6 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes of storage. You got your Google feed off to the side when you swipe there, and it's going to basically show you articles and videos of your interest. And you know, it's a pretty snappy phone for the most part. Now there's no high refresh rate, which I kind of wish this did have. And there are some applications like a couple games and some other apps that are, you know, pre-installed, but you can easily uninstall them. You got this quick lock button there, which is really nice. You can just quickly lock the phone. You got your folders there, your Google folder. And I like once you launch a folder, you get access to your additional folders that you have created. I really like that. I really like, you know, TCL's UI here. It's, like I said, it does come with some applications pre-installed, but if you long press on the app and then go into app info, you're going to be able to uninstall a lot of the apps that are pre-installed. I mean, if you don't want them there. There might be some of the apps that you might find useful. But, you know, you have this optimize button right here, which I think you should do quite often, maybe every day or every other day. Next Vision, again, go through this if you decide to pick up the 20 Pro 5G, and this is just going to enhance your viewing experience. Reading mode, they got all types of, you know, ways to customize the color temperature. And it's what I like about TCL. There is a lot of features packed into this. You get a lot of options customizing your device here. Now, one thing I want to share with you, going to the app drawer, that it's going to be categories like this. It's going to be in this type of setup out of the box. But if you don't like it like that, you can go ahead and hit that button up on top, and you can edit this and switch it around to your liking. And there's different categories you can have this set up. Or if you want that traditional app drawer look, you can definitely have that. So, you know, again, TCL gives you a lot of options, and that's one thing I love, is just the customization here. Now, pulling down the drop-down menu, you got your brightness. This has the auto brightness on board, and again, a lot of different quick toggles that you have available. A lot of good features packed into this. This is very, very feature-packed device here. And so, as you can see, all the different ones. You got Google Pay on board, so you got NFC for making your purchases. So I know that is a feature a lot of us like to have, and you definitely have that here. And into settings, there are a wide variety of settings to go through here. I'm not going to go through every single one, but I will go through some of the settings which I feel are most important, or, you know, I think that you would be interested in. So I want to go ahead and share with you, when it comes to customizations again, themes. There are different themes that you can choose, which I really like this feature. I love the fact that, you know, you have these 3 different themes, and you can actually scroll and see how it will look within the app drawer, the home screen. So this is very cool. And again, you have 3 different ones to choose from, as well as a wide variety of other features. Into the always on display, I mean, just take a look at all these really nice designed always on displays that you have available. Really cool there. And then moving on, when it comes to your notifications, this has a notification light, but it's going to light up the edges of your display. And you can see there's different ones to choose from. Hopefully I'll get a notification in so you can see how that looks. But this is a very cool feature. I really do like it. And then moving on from there, you got your system navigation. So out of the box, this actually has on-screen buttons, but I went ahead, oh, there's the notification edge lighting there. Very, very cool. So yeah, like I was saying, you have on-screen buttons out of the box, but if you want gestures, and the gestures actually work really well on the 20 Pro 5G. So I'm sticking with gestures. I like the way they perform on the 20 Pro 5G. Gestures always don't work well on some phones, but on the 20 Pro 5G, it's a snappy device, and the gestures is very responsive, going back, going into your recent apps, going home. So the gestures I definitely recommend. All right, moving on from there, you also got your smart key. Now this is a cool feature. I love the fact you got the smart key. I wish other phones had this, and it's completely remappable. You can set this up for a single press to launch whatever application you want, a double press, a long press. I already set mine up here, but like I said, you can go ahead and set this up to launch pretty much any application you have on your 20 Pro 5G. I love that you have that ability. So like I said, mine's already set up here, and you can set it up for different actions to launch. Look at all these different options you have available. So I'll give you just a quick demonstration here, just a single press, and that's going to go ahead and launch YouTube, go straight into YouTube. Again, Qualcomm Snapdragon 750G, 6 gigs of RAM here. Double press gets me into my camera that I have set up. And then if I go and do a long press, that's going to get me into my Google Assistant, as you can see there. All of it seems to be working perfectly fine, 100%. Again, when it comes to what's under the hood, Qualcomm Snapdragon 750G, it's an octa-core processor, 6 gigs of RAM, it has a wide variety of sensors, Android 11, IP52 rated, and this is scheduled to get 2 major Android OS upgrades. Moving on from there, I also want to share with you that you have the Edge bar. So basically, just swipe out from the side right there, and that's going to launch the Edge bar, where you can set up specific applications and have quick access. And then you can also set up specific contacts. And then this also has a ruler built into it. And then you can also set up your specific remotes, because again, this has the infrared blaster up on top. You can also set up specific functions. So, this Edge bar can definitely be very useful. Now moving on to the cameras. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give you a quick look at the camera interface. Again, 4 cameras in total. Main camera, 48 megapixel, then get a 16 megapixel, a 5 megapixel, and a 2 megapixel camera. So you got your autofocus, you got your dual LED flash. As you can see here, the camera interface, how everything is looking, you get nice fast shutter speed, you get the burst shot up to 20 photos, which is good to see there. And then you also got your zoom option, as you can see, 2 times. And you can also get a look at the clarity, the quality of the image and how it's going to look there. But it looks like you have a lot of features packed into this camera. This can definitely capture 4K video at 30 frames per second. You got slow motion on board. And as you can see, the wide angle, how much more that you can capture when you go into that mode. You got the touch to focus there. You can adjust the brightness. And then moving on, of course, you got your video there. And then with your video, again, highest quality is 4K at 30 frames per second, and you can record at that wide angle lens. Also the ultra wide, which is 16 megapixels. They got your portrait mode, so I know a lot of us like taking those blurred out photos with the background blurred out, and then the subject in focus. And then you have pro mode, you have a night mode. So again, a lot packed into this. You got light trace, slow motion, stop motion, high pixel panel, super macro, and short video. So a lot of good stuff packed in there. And then off to the side, you also got your filters. So again, a wide variety of options, filters to choose from for just having some more fun with your photos. And as you can see how everything will look right there, we'll just take a quick photo. And I'll be posting more photos on Twitter, so definitely follow me on Twitter for more coverage of the 20 Pro 5G. And again, you can switch up the aspect ratio for the display there, 1:1, 16:9, or you can go full screen and just take a look at how how much screen to body ratio you have there with the full screen. Looks really nice. I also want to share with you the included case there. So that is the clear protective case that comes with the 20 Pro 5G. Very cool that that is included with the purchase, but TCL also sent over another case. So let me go ahead and grab that. It's this one right here from Accessorize. This is a very nice looking case also. This is going to be one of my favorite cases. I'm going to go ahead and place it on the 20 Pro 5G. It's going to offer some excellent protection. You're going to get good protection around the cameras, and it has a nice good grip to it, and I just like this kind of stealthy all black look. It looks really good on the 20 Pro 5G, and yeah, good grips along the back, the sides. The cutouts are all spot on, and you're definitely going to get some good protection for that display there, that 6.67 display inches there. So really good solid protection with this case. I'll see if I can put the link in the description below of this video. Now another thing you're getting here with this device is wireless charging up to 15 watts. So this is a great feature. I wish the 10 Pro had it last year when it came out, but it didn't. But it's good to see the 20 Pro 5G have wireless charging, and as you can see, it works through cases perfectly fine. I love the animation effect that you get there when you are charging this device up. It looks just really great in my opinion. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my unboxing and hands-on of the TCL 20 Pro 5G. I know this video was a little long, but there's just so much to show and share with you when it comes to this device. I think TCL did an excellent job. I think this is a device that checks a lot of the boxes that a lot of consumers are definitely going to be looking forward to in their next smartphone. So if this is something you're interested in, you like what you saw, I'll drop a link in the description below of this video to Amazon as well as TCL's website, where you can go ahead and make the purchase for this device, or maybe you just want to read up on more of what this device has to offer. The links are in the description below this video. Thanks again, TCL, for sending this device out, and if you made it this far, definitely hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel for more future videos. All right, everybody, this is Paul Tech. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.